I wanted to ask you a question regarding an investment property I'm going to acquire through an FHA loan. I want to know what your thoughts were on as far as withdrawing from my 401k to assist in the uh, with the down payment assistance. Would it be best to do that now and face the penalties, or wait until I saved up enough money in order to not have to withdraw from the 401k?
Thanks, Marcus. Great question. And again, I'm not a financial advisor, so I can't tell you one way or the other which way to do it. I will tell you how I've used my 401k though over the years. When I had a 401k, I would borrow from it, not withdraw where you get penalties, but borrow from it. You may want to check too and see if there are any provisions right now that would allow you, given the pandemic. We know under the CARES Act, there was extended limitations, so they would allow you to take that out. I would talk with your CPA on whether or not you can still withdraw or even remove without penalty, and you can prove hardship because of the pandemic. So that's something to definitely look into as well. They extended that limit from 50,000 on up to 100,000 during the CARES Act. And I know a lot of the provisions have been extended into 2021 right now with the Recovery Act and the new Jobs Act and the infrastructure bill and everything else that President Biden is going to be rolling out over the next few months. So we could see the new infrastructure bill on Nancy Pelosi's desk and signed and done by July 4th. That's her goal. And then there's the second infrastructure / human part of the bill, which is going to be housing and other things that might also be extended. That we could see later in the summer. That could also extend these provisions for you as well. So just check into some of those pandemic-related items. That very, very important. But also on just the question about borrowing or withdrawing from your 401k, you really need to make a determination based on the fees and based on the penalties. Remember, if you're going to be buying a property that's going to be providing you a higher cash-on-cash return than the penalty, remember, this is something you want to talk to your tax advisor about, because you might be offsetting that penalty, and it might even be a wash where you're not even going to really worry about that penalty at all, because the benefits of you buying this property with the tax and depreciation benefits that you'll get from the property may far outweigh the penalty. Now, as you know, I'm not a fan of the 401k. I think as a vehicle, it's pretty bad. It was never meant to stand on its own as a financial product. It was only ever meant, even by the creator of the 401k, spoke about this just last year. He said it was only ever meant to be in tandem with a pension plan. So a 401k is only, in my opinion, is only good if your company has a match. Okay, that's where you can get some free money. But then, of course, you have to be vested in the account for a number of years. And very often the matching is going to be giving you your own company stock that you work for. So, like if you work for Ford, you might get Ford stock. And if that's okay with you, then you can take it. But as far as a retirement vehicle, I mean, the fees are very high and you have very limited potential with what you can invest in inside of a 401k. So I'd much rather, if you have the opportunity to move that 401k over, transfer it to a self-directed IRA. If you have access to that, our company at Morris Invest, we can set up a self-directed IRA for you in about 10 minutes. We work with a lot of self-direction clients. And then you have full checkbook control of your finances. You can invest in real estate, you can buy gold, you can buy stocks if you want to, crypto, whatever you want, all inside of that self-directed IRA. Anyway, I hope you found this helpful, Marcus. Again, I would contact your tax advisor, find out what availability you have right now. Does it make sense to just borrow from your 401k for the down payment? And you might be able to get either $50,000 or $100,000 out of your 401k borrowing, where you'll pay it back without a penalty, or withdrawing it but not having to pay a penalty because of COVID-related issues. So again, talk with your tax advisor about that. If you have any questions that you would like to ask, please go to our website, go to morrisinvest.com and click on the little microphone icon there when you go to morrisinvest.com/Clayton. That's the website. And I'm happy to answer any questions, real estate related, funding related, whatever's on your mind. I will answer it for you right here on the show. Now go out there, take action, become a real estate investor. I believe it's the #1 way to build wealth. We'll see you next time.